Hey everyone, happy Monday, Runday. How's it going, everyone? Bunch of people in chat already. Hopefully everyone's having a great night. We go to the Nick Cam here. Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to the train room, welcome to Monday Runday. And hopefully you guys can hear me and see me alright out there. We are watching Horseshoe Curve again on the big screen, or the big little screen. We'll see how it goes. So, hopefully you guys are having a great night. Actually do a side-by-side right here. There we go. Hey, everyone. Sweet. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Snow's really coming down in Horseshoe Curve. Good day. Awesome, awesome. Thanks, Lynn. So we got a bunch of people in here already. We have 12 people so far. And what you guys are hearing, the crossings in the background, I actually hooked up the level crossing, did a video on that, so that's going to be out this week too. Just give me 1 second here. There we go. Let's see. We have a bunch of people in here. Alright, Jerry stopped in first. He said, what's up? Doing alright, Jerry? I saw you change your channel to Boxcar, Jerry. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's better than like Jerry Can, because that's like the gas jug overseas. I love that. We have Mouse Talk, said hello, hello. I'm doing alright. We started on time today, exactly at 8:05. Scheduled it 5 minutes later because we had some tech difficulties, of course. Randall Ellison, hello. Happy Valley, is this the pre-show? I guess so. You guys were just seeing the thumbnail screen there. Yeah, staring at the boxcar is the pre-show. What was it, Jerry, was it the B&O boxcar? Hopefully you guys were looking at the thumbnail, because I was like up here hustling and bustling. RJ, what's going on? Popping in to say hi. It won't be on for probably a good hour. Have to drive home from Allen's. Awesome. Yeah, stay safe. Let me get this in a better shot for you guys. There we go. If you stare long enough, the doors will open. Oh my gosh, that's great. Gus, how's it going? Let's see. RJ said catch you in a while. We'll do. Hey, Jamie's in here, and we also have someone else. Brian Cahill, hey. Rail Fan Roger, yo. Docman Productions, hello everyone. Engineer Ed, what's going on? Matt's Trains. Yeah, Lynn said he could hear me. That's awesome. We got Edward Berg, what's going on? Justin, doing all right. Just hanging out up here. Docman needs a. I thought you would have had a TV for your train room. But yeah, we got the one up here. Wigwag, hey there, folks. Is that snow again? It's something. It's either that or like fallout. It's pretty intense. Who makes your crossings? They're going to be MTH. Those are MTH crossings. The video should be out tomorrow. I got to get that all edited together tonight after the stream. Make it one cohesive thought without any like, you know, mental breakdowns while filming it. But yeah, they are MTH crossing, just the crossing signs. Here, give me 1 second. I'm going to change the lights a little bit. The light behind me is like freaking out the camera. Whoop, that was the wrong light. There we go. That looks cool. A green, I guess a green theme. I don't know. Alright, so we have... Oh yeah, you gotta watch the ad. Sorry guys, yeah, there's ads now. Hey, at least they go to a good home. Like, I get paid from those ads, supposedly. Rather than, like, usually there are ads and I wasn't getting paid for them. Which is kind of crappy on YouTube's part, but it is what it is. Hey John, how's it going? Hello all. Yes, Happy Valley, it is snowing like crazy at Horseshoe Curve. Hey, Chris, Nathan Fivechime, how's it going? Yeah, Jamie, it's gonna snow there all week, apparently. Nikki looked up the weather, and then they had a weather bot. Here, I'm actually gonna turn off the crossing signals really quick. There we go. And they had like a mod bot come in and was like, snow is present all week. I was just like, holy crap. Ton of snow. Almost caught up on comments. Oh, what does Mouse Talk have to say? Hey, thanks. Yeah, cool cam. Yeah, this is a split cam view. So you guys get the train on one over here on this screen here. And then you get this long hair fool over here. Yeah, it's like freezing rain on the screen. Hey, DB Tech, how's it going? And, well, I'll show you guys a little bit later. And there's the Penn Central Troublesome Boxcar going by right now on the screen. That thing is such a headache. I just got a notification from my own channel saying Monday Runday is live. That's good. Aaron, what's going on? Pre-war in the house. Awesome. Yes, I've got my 248 on the table. I will show you guys the 248 that I bought at Henning's Trains. So, it's a really nice piece. Like Henning's, I believe Harry restored it. Let me actually, there we go. Bring her in nice and slow. Shoo. Mouse Talk's birthday's on Friday. Happy birthday. Railfan Roger, you know mine. What's everyone's favorite Railfan camera? Horseshoe Curve right there. Whoa. There we go. But yeah, Horseshoe Curve, definitely my favorite cam. Just because it's so active, like, there's always a train at Horseshoe Curve, except like right now, but there's always a train at Horseshoe Curve. Dockman has 2 crossings using MTH crossing signals. I use the 153 IR that I just bought, hooked up to the MTH signals, and it works great. It's pretty cool. The green room, yes. always the green room up here. You never know what's going to happen up in the Nick's Crossing studios. Jerry can't stand this, even to watch it fall. Loathe entirely of the snow. I like the Ashland VA cam. Was looking at a small house down there. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've got tracks down the street. It's just the Scenic Railroad. But if I really wanted to see like a local pass by, I could go up to the old Western Maryland tracks that CSX uses them now. Jamie, I love to... Oh, wait. Love to live next to the track someday. That'd be really cool. I actually had a friend that lived down in Rosedale, Maryland, where the old B&O line is. It's still an active CSX line. At like 2, 3 in the morning, the trains just come barreling through. It's really cool, but I'm sure eventually it gets old or you just get used to it. I've also had friends that live near the Northeast Corridor, where Amtrak is. And it's like constant all night. You hear like the hissing, whirling of the trains. I'm sure it'd be pretty cool for like someone like me, but yeah, I don't know. I'd love to try it though. Magical News Live is in the house. Hello. I will answer comments. Enjoy the stream. Cool. Just watch JP's videos or last... Oh, the GG1 abandoned video. Okay, I'll get to that in a little bit. Mouse Talk likes Horseshoe Curve. Yes. Oh, God. I got so much stuff to talk to. Or talk to you guys about. I have to say Horseshoe Curve's my favorite. Mouse Talk can't stand the snow either. Alright, guys. Let me catch up on comments. Railfan Roger... Western Maryland, then B&O, now CSX. Yeah, yeah, unfortunately. All right, so I went to Henning's. I'll show you guys what I bought at a different train shop. But let's see, getting the train pulled over here. And if you guys can hear that whirling and swirling and knocking sounds, my rail boxcar, rail sounds box right there. All right. Wait for her to shut down. It's got to do the... All right, cool. So everyone, I went to Henning's Trains, which is in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, outside of Philly, as everyone says. And we met with Harry Henning III. Excellent preserver of history and Lionel, toy trains and all that stuff. He's just a legend. So I'm so happy I was able to go up there and check out his display in the building, his workshop areas. I didn't film the workshop. Sean's Trains, or not Sean's Trains and Things, Sean's Train Depot, he filmed a lot of the shop area. I was just kind of mesmerized just the amount of stuff he had in parts. And it was just amazing. Like, I'm talking like pre-war and post-war stuff everywhere. And then they build their own wheels and stuff, which I'm sure are on some of my locomotives. Well, actually, right now, they're on one of them. But just a crazy, crazy time. And Harry was nice enough to take us over to his private layout, and we ran some trains on there for a while. Then we went on to Nicholas Smith Trains. So, but Henning's was great. I bought a pre-war 248 set, which the locomotive sitting on my workbench. I can grab it a little bit later. It was $179. It was the locomotive and 3 cars, fully restored. One of them had some nicks and scratches in them, but I really didn't care. But it's in perfect working order. George, how's it going? Hello from Ohio. Henning's Trains is a great place. Yeah, I loved it. I wish we had a little bit more time to look around, but that means I just have to come back and hang out again. So I'm sure that the crew there wouldn't mind. I spent some money there. But they were great. They're great people there. Hey, Slycat, how's it going? Also, we have Chicago South Shore and South Doki. What's up? AO scale boxcar, let me guess. Yeah, it's an O scale. Yeah, so Henning's was great. After looking at everything there, we went down to his place, ran trains on his layout, and I uploaded a short from all the mountain engines, and he had a turbine. I think that's the S1, and then he had an the S10, H10. I forgot the name of the engine. Absolutely amazing. And he ran all that stuff to get it back to the roundhouse. So once the tracks were cleared, we were free to bring our own engines in and run those. So Sean brought his scale Hudson, which is like amazing. And then I brought my little TMCC New Haven EP5. And it controlled horribly on his layout. It did not like the distance away in the track, but Sean's engine ran great. I believe I did take some video of that, and I put my action cam on one of the flat cars, so you guys will get a tour of that. And also, I did like a quick walk around while the trains weren't running, just to be respectful and everything of the space. But it was an amazing layout. Harry, if Harry's watching this replay or the live right now, thank you so much. Great time up there. We'll definitely be back, or I'll be back for sure. We did go to Nicholas Smith Trains. I bought this here boxcar, which I have to do a video on. It's a Rail Sounds boxcar from the newer Lionel stuff, and honestly, I'm not really impressed because Lionel screwed up a lot on it. Enough for me to call him and kind of be like, hey, what the heck? With this boxcar, it doesn't couple to Lionel cars. And actually, I made a post on a forum that I'm on Facebook. This car is $100+ and it doesn't couple to anything but Weaver cars. So the car behind it is a Weaver, and then this scale coal hopper is also a Weaver car. And then the car behind it, looking at the screen, that box car there is also a Weaver car. And it does connect to K-Line cars. So it just does not like Lionel cars. So I contacted Lionel today and was like, hey, I just paid $120 for the car. They retail for like 137, 136, but I think Nicholas Smith had it for 107. But I bought some other stuff, so whatever, $100. I bought this car and I take it home after running it at Sean's Train Depot's layout. He has the newer box cars, and I later found out that those are most likely Weaver tooling cars. So they have the very similar couplers, they all join up. But the bad thing is with that is that I can't run this car with some of my more expensive like scale cars from Lionel. So I thought it was ridiculous. So I called them up and they said, we know about it. In about 3 weeks, we're going to get the parts from Vietnam and we'll do the replacement. But there are a couple other goofy things with this car. The volume knob turns off the sounds. Doesn't really increase the volume at all. There's supposed to be a switch on the bottoms. There's two switches, and one of them is for turning off the sounds, and one of them is for more sounds or less sounds, if that makes sense. Like more sensitivity to sounds. Of course, I want it as loud as possible and the most sounds ever, but it sounds like a steam engine if I do that. And I don't want to uncouple this car because right now it is working. It is sitting there perfectly fine. But here, I'll take the Conrail off. This monster. So you guys can hear what the car sounds like by itself in a console. I'll just move it with my hand. So let me get to solo. Let me solo the camera real quick. I got some comments in here. Railfan Roger will be back in a few minutes. Yeah, Horseshoe Curve is raining, snowing, buffering, all that stuff. Sean was considering that Lionel Penn Central. Here we go. Soundbox car, but didn't get it. Glad I didn't. I think it's all the cars. Honestly, I think it's all the cars in that series. Sean just bought some pacemaker cars, and they have problems too. Oh, there's an engine at Horseshoe Curve. I was like, what's that sound? So he noticed some paint blemishes on some of the cars. Like the caboose had like this huge blemish on it. And then the box cars also had a blemish on them. Up Horseshoe Curve's rolling. So yeah, I was like heard about it, and then Lionel has moved all of their most of their production to Vietnam rather than China, which I don't know if that's a good thing, but obviously it's not perfect. Let me turn down the Horseshoe Curve real quick. All right. Sorry guys, I guess they boosted their camera volume or microphone volume on the stream. It was really loud. So yeah, so here I'll crank up the track. It doesn't sound bad in the settings I have it set at. It just doesn't sound correct. So here we go. I'll just give it a roll. You guys will hear it. So yeah, oh, it's still clunking. I think it sounds really cool when it's going around the track and everything, but for the price I paid, it has to be perfect. You know, it's a beautiful car, but what I think they did, I honestly think Lionel took the tooling off a Weaver car and then matched it up to the new style right here. So if you look at the Weaver car behind it, I'll do all this in the video I'm going to do for it. Before I send it, I'm going to do a 2-part series of when I sent it out, when I get it back type of thing. So you guys have a before and after style video. It's a great car. It's beautiful, but it just needs to be fixed. and I'm tired of quality control. Like how long would this take for them to hook it up to another car and be like, okay, it works? I mean, it would have taken 5 minutes. That's what I don't understand. So, whoops. Hey, stop. Come here. Sorry, Chessie's acting up now. She found her way upstairs, so here. Yeah, everyone, we have a new cat. She's named Chessie, and she's just curious. She's not like a troublemaker or anything, but she is one curious little being. So let me get back to some comments in here. I'm sorry, guys. I went on a little tangent there. Raylan from Georgia. What's going on? Hi, Boxcar. Yeah, guys, I'm right here. There I am. So yeah, with this Lionel Boxcar that you guys just saw, I'm slightly disappointed. Let's just say that. And I've always wanted a sound car, and apparently it's one of the first times they've ever done a Penn Central car, because I asked them, I was like, hey, do you guys have like this car right here? Well, I don't have the camera on. I have a Conrail scale car, and I was like, did you guys ever do a Conrail sound car? And they said maybe in 2002 or something. But yeah, those cars have to be perfect for the price you pay. And like one of the sounds supposed to be a flat spot, but it sounds like chugging, like a steam engine. Let's see. Yes, we have another cat. We have a Chessie cat. I got to name that one. She went downstairs, so I don't know. She met... I don't want to say she met her maker today, but she ran into the train. She's starting to get used to like physics or consequences, so like she jumped in front of the moving train, and I guess she thought it would stop for her, but I slowed it down, and then she didn't get hit by the train, but she then found out, oh, this thing moves, I have to get out of the way. And she's on that learning stage. Gemma will sit on the platform, our other cat, she'll sit on the platform and actually watch the trains. And she understands, like, hey, this thing moves, it doesn't stop. So Chessie had to, like, I guess learn that today. I wasn't there when it happened. I just let the trains run to get ready for the stream. She jumped up on the platform, and she, like, I just heard, like, a clatter. And she just flipped out, and one of my bottles of smoke flew. We were, like, rolling across the floor. So it's all good. Yeah, it's still snowing at Horseshoe Curve. Hey, Chicago. Sorry. Went into a tangent again. That happens on this channel. Dockman spent a lot of money on that last month. Lionel 60-foot box cars. Couplers suck. Talk about disappointment. Did they not couple to other things? It's probably the same couplers. And they do couple to, like I said, they couple to K-Line and Weaver cars. But that's what I'm starting to assume. I think Lionel, what they did was they have the design tooling for the Weaver stuff, and they went off of that mold. Maybe they made the molds too small. Like, you know, I don't know. All my cats think, oh, trains equal food. Yeah, Gemma hates... she likes the N scale. She bops the N scale car. She'll like put her paw out and bop my trains over. It sucks, but she does it. Cat and train. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, man. Chessie's going to use up one of her 9 lives. No, she hasn't yet. She's been very, very good, I guess. She's done some stupid things, but she's just curious. It's not like she's getting into things for, like, attention. She gets tons of attention. Wish it would snow down here. I wouldn't mind a day off of work because of snow. So, but yeah, guys, also checked out, while we're on the tangent of where I got this car, I got it at Nicholas Smith Trains. Jerry said that's near his neck of the woods. I saw that comment earlier. My first time there as well. Very, very busy, but it was a great shop. Their prices were really decent. They had a lot of weird stuff. Hennings, I think they have a larger like turnover of like Lionel stuff. So they have a lot of new, like really new stuff, which is perfectly fine. But it seemed like Nicholas Smith had some like new old stock type inventory. So they had some stuff that I've never seen before. So I definitely want to go back or, do that kind of thing. Like my crossing gates I bought on eBay. It was like $78 after shipping. They had them at Nicholas Smith for $40. And I was just like, really? Like, really? Hey, Rob412, how's it going? Florida Railroad Dog, hey. Hopefully you guys are staying warm. Up here it's nice and cold. But yeah, it's been a really good weekend running trains and buying trains. I had a budget set and I was like, I need a sound car. And there's some other scenery stuff I picked up. I'm going to I've got some construction to do on the layout still. I gotta finish the scenery of the rock cut, and my road goes up to my I'll show you guys what I've been doing. And I haven't been up here. I haven't been up here all weekend just because getting the camera together right now. I just been so busy with everything else going on. But here you guys go. So you can see on the left side of the platform over there, there's a big old white spot. That all needs to be finished with scenery or a roadway. And I think the larger white spot, let's see if I can point to it. Right here, I'm going to leave that as neutral as possible. Because I think I want to put like a industry building there or something. Maybe like a loading building or factory or a brewery. But then back there towards the freight shed, which is back there, I want to put in some other scenery and such, and then put another building back there. So we'll have to see. Now, I also need some houses on the layout. So I want to put a house on the corner right underneath the camera. Let's see. Right in there. This is perfect real estate for a house next to the down railroad crossing. And then over in town, to my left, let's see. See, here I am right here. Right in there in town, I would like to put a house or something. Just that would be so cool to have one right in town. That big green space. So, yeah, and I actually have one residence on the layout, and that's the mobile home all the way in the back. That's illuminated right now. It looks really good with these lights. Happy Valley. Here's a thought: replace the headlight with a laser pointer. Oh no! Oh man, that would be great. Yeah, here I'll do this for now. There we go. Yeah, he's like replace the light with the laser pointer. That would be awesome, but that'd be kind of cruel. And then she would run all over the place. Chessie loves the laser pointer. Gemma's is kind of like, I'm done with it. Hey, Train Seekers. Sweet. Yeah, I got your so Brian from the Train Seekers gave me a cement hopper the other day. So it's on the layout. We're going to run that after we run some other stuff here with the Pensy stuff. But I also have what other new car? Oh. This came in the mail today. This is such a cool car. Let's check this out. So yeah, we got the Tropicana, the Trop, right there. And this is the scale car from, it says 1995. So it's pretty cool. A little dated, but I like the graphics. It's got the person carrying like a basket. I think it's really cool. So yeah, I had to have it. This car, these are going up in price like crazy because not only is it scale, but it's just a collectible car. So there's some people selling, I think I should have bought it, but one guy was selling 5 of them for, I think it was $100, and then it was like $30 shipping. So $130, you'd have like 4 or 5 of these. Would have been so cool. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say Florida Railroad Dog. You guys see Tropicana cars all the time, or maybe you kind of see them shoved in consist now. It's not really the Trop train anymore. I thought it was a Lionel large scale reefer. It is. It is large, but it is a Tropicana. Woohoo! Jesse and a laser pointer. Oh my god. Here, I'll put it back to this camera. There we go. So, we got this car. I got that hooked up. And, got some other scale cars. I do have an oversized reefer from, well, it's an insulated from, C&O. That's really cool. Oh, G-scale version. Wow. I see Trop all the time on CSX. Yeah, Jerry, but the thing is, they don't really make Trop trains anymore. I remember as a kid, like, I sound like I'm an ancient old person up here, but when I was a youngster, when the Trop train went through Baltimore, people would, like, freak out. They'd be like, oh, man, I saw the Tropicana train. It'd be like this huge train of just white mechanical reefers with Tropicana all graffitied over. And now it's like, oh, it's a freight train. I found some Tropicana cars just thrown into it. It's not how it used to be, unfortunately, but it's still cool to see them. And I'm also seeing these really cool refrigerated cars. They're labeled as BNSF, and they have like icicles on them. And then they also have, I've seen some of them with penguins, like decaled on the side of it. I think they're just so cool. Used to see Tropicana trains sometimes when I was on the school bus in the mornings. Oh, man. I think that train ends in Jersey. It goes from Florida to New Jersey. Nice springy car. Love it. So cool. Conrail pulled the orange Tropicana cars. No way. So I'll put that on the Conrail train. Here, we'll transplant that right now. We'll put that. I had no idea. So here, let me go back to the track cam. Here we go. This is what happens. Here we go. We'll do this. Move over Susie. We'll put Tropicana right here. Whoops. There we go. She's there. Originally. Yeah, I like that. It's funny. Oh, wow. A bunch of comments just came in. DB Tech. I have an HO Tropicana. It's really cool. Is it like a whole Tropicana train or just a couple cars? I have seen those cars look really nice. I remember there was a show about that. Yeah, I think Danny Hartman did a documentary on that it's on his YouTube channel, and it's an amazing documentary. It's absolutely amazing. And nowadays, I don't think you could do anything close to what he did just because of security, security reasons and stuff like that. Oops, we're frozen. There we go. Next, I remember the true juice trains of the past. Oh, man. Yeah, I actually had a... Oops. There we go. We actually had a train by work today, and I was reading all the hazmat cars. I was looking them up as the cars were passing by. There were some horrible, nasty things on that train. It was not a juice train. Maybe for a car. There was some petroleum products on there. It was like... liquefied petroleum, and then the other one had a whole like 6 tankers of hydrochloric acid. I was just like, perfect, yeah. Somewhere in Newark, New Jersey area, I used to see. Oh yeah. Tropicana, Happy Valley. That's excellent. Tropicana cars need a smear-off car next to it for screwdrivers. Yeah, those cars are expensive. Anything to do with booze or hooch cars, as I call them, they're very expensive. Even beer cars. Anything to do with alcohol, those cars are extremely expensive and collectible. So people hold on to them like the... Lionel just put out a bunch of... I think they put out a Coors train. A Coors switcher. I saw that on Henning's live show, or... what was it? Henning's weekly show. They had the Coors SW8 switcher engine. It was really cool. Just one boxcar. That's still really cool. Hey, I just have one boxcar for now. I would like to get more of these. They're just really cool. Let's see. Got a pair of Tropicana reefers. Oh, man. Yeah, I would love to get like a whole train of just Tropicana. And I'd probably display it too. Like maybe on the back wall or something when the layout's done. But then I'd have to crawl under the platform to go get them when I want to run them. Yeah, there we go. Henning's Weekly. Guys, check out their channel. Doing some advertising here for them. Henning's Trains, they do a show called the Henning's Weekly. It's usually like a bi-weekly show or a bi-monthly show. It depends on what they feel like. But they show you the new and greatest of Henning's Trains. So they'll show you like new cars and new rolling stock pieces that might have come into the shop. They'll do like a little bit of a, flashback to some things. They'll do parts reviews, and not just for O gauge, O scale. They'll do S gauge, HO. I don't think they do anything for N scale thus far, but I have seen some HO stuff, and it's been a great little series that they have going on. Peach Snop's car. Oh man. Yeah, get me a moonshine. I'll just take a I'll just get one of those ball glass jars and just hot glue it to a flat car, put some water in it, and you'll be good to go. We'll have a lightning car. Oh man, what was the company that made bottles in the shape of railroad equipment? I'm not sure. But that sounds really interesting. Oh, the Modern Trinity Reefers. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, like, I really want to find one of those BNSF cars with the icicles on top and the little penguin and the BNSF logo. It's very interesting. The logo with their circle emblem for Santa Fe, it's blue. So everything just looks really nice and cold and seems just really cool. Lionel Conrail beer cars actually existed at a New York brewery and had them transferred to Coors. So it'd be, prototypical. No way. The Coors switcher, the switch around Conrail beer cars. I love those beer cars. I have one reefer car. Well, actually, I don't have any reefer cars of a Conrail, but I have the one high box. That's about it. Or high cube. Been getting Miller and Coors box cars. Yeah, Atlas made a ton of beer cars. I think the only beer or alcohol related car that I have is it's a ball glass car, and that's it. Like the old moonshine style glass. It just looks really cool. I've got some dairy cars and then some meat cars. They're all like NPC, really detailed reefer cars, all like made of wooden pieces or they're like supposed to be like the wooden slack cars back in the day, the tongue and groove. Remember watching some old films from the 50s? They used to carry milk from a tanker. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ice Cold Express train. Okay. I have a couple. Oh, man. Yeah, I think Atlas made those. I reached out to... I think I asked Country Bunkers Trains if he had any of those, and he said he's like, Atlas makes those. 1970s Walther's beer can. Oh god, tank kit. You supply the can. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I'd love to put a brewery or something on the layout. I have been looking at factories. And here, let me fix the lights a little bit. They're going a little wonky. Let's see. We'll do... This might be really bright. Well, maybe not as bad as I thought. Alright, we'll make this one... Fall time... Oh, I don't like... Let's see. Cool. Alright, it looks a little bit better. So yeah, I am looking at models right now for putting on the layout. I just went to those shops. I wasn't really impressed with the models that Nicholas Smith had at the time. I didn't really look around. We only had like 30 minutes or so to like look around. So they had some houses there, like Lionel houses. It was just kind of expensive for what they were. They had like a pre-lit house. It was like $74 or something. And I was just like, nah, I'll pass. I'll hard pass on that. Here, let me actually get this camera. There we go. I'll move this one up and over. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. We'll do the old school. This is old school right here. Classic Nick's Crossing. There we go. Sorry, I was tired of looking down at the screen and at the camera. So I got a lot of stuff planned for the layout. As I always say, this layout's not anywhere close to being done. I actually have an upper layer I got to work on too. And a bunch of other stuff. So we can run the Conrail around. Oh man, this engine's heavy. I've got to replace the headlight. It's probably loose, but the headlight's out, which is excellent. And then I'm going to run the B&O chassis system, CNO stuff with the C-board. So we have all scale tonight. It's pretty cool. Oh god, were you able to swipe Sean's Train Depot Blue Conrail High Cube? No. Those cars are all die cast. So like, for anyone who hasn't checked it out, a good friend of mine, there's a lot of Sean's. Sean's Train Depot. He just recently changed his channel from Sean's Trains and Things to Sean's Train Depot. He has a really awesome collection of just scale stuff and 027 stuff. Most of it's scale, but all of his scale hoppers I think are die cast, so they weigh a ton. And then his high cube that he has, it's like a 50-foot high cube. It is also die cast, which is just amazing. And such a great collection. Awesome person. We're hanging out this weekend, and we ran all his box cars that he owns that we thought could handle being pulled behind it, and he pulled them all behind one engine. It was just a magnificent feat. It's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna put you guys trackside. We're gonna run the Conrail E33 with there's the new level crossing right there. Sweet. Yeah, we'll run that with these cars here. I just need some space to whoops. Here, I move this down. I think we're on. This thing's just a beast. All right. Let me start her up. All right, guys. So we're going to run around the layout for a little bit. Two pieces. He's got that Conrail ST70 Mac that's pretty awesome too. Hey, MOH, what's going on? How's it going? All right. And I'll take you guys into town. We'll get a good tour of what's going on. I'll also show you guys the new crossing gates that are working. The Rail Sounds boxcar does sound pretty good. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Alright. Bachmann 16403 MOW blacksmith car. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I did see, someone posted that, about that car. It's supposed to be pretty amazing. It's got like a little workshop on it. So here, I'm going to take you guys to town really quick. There's my desk covered in stuff. Now, there's an interesting thing about the IR sensor, which is right under the left side of your guys' screen. Now, it doesn't pick up on green, and it doesn't pick up on red. So, when it hits the green box cars, not the Penn Central, but the no-damage box cars, the infrared is absorbed, and the car is not reflected back. So, the infrared does not go off. I gotta run the train a little bit faster. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, the signals are all in. They're working great. And I only have the sensor going one way for now, but eventually I'll hook it up to another motion sensor. But I kind of like it. It's just for fun. Doesn't have to be perfect. But I did a whole video on it. That will be out tomorrow. I'll show you guys how I did this. I had to move that car back from the, I had to move the car back from construction. It's a real collector's piece. Yeah, I did see that car. I think Sam's Trains. Yeah, Sam's Trains did a review on that, and I watched that, I believe, this morning or so. Excellent piece. Bachmann is really on their game. It was an amazing piece. Yeah, there's Bachmann's tractor trailer. I'm sure he has one of these. He can't have mine. If he ever stops, oh yeah, there you go. Here. There you go, Sean. Sean, if you ever stop over or want to hang out at the train room, I'll let you play with the truck. But that's in town. It's gonna move, I'm sure. Yep, you have that one. Yep, I thought so. Iron Horse Productions, how's it going? What type of track do you use? This is all MTH real tracks. Here, I'll give you a look at the track real quick. Yeah, it's all real tracks. It's all ballasted in. Looks really nice. I love this track. That's awesome. Yeah, play with the Conrail train and the truck. Yeah, I need more Conrail stuff. I mean, I've got the whole set of overstamped cars that you could mess with too. So it'll work out. I'm in the process of building my layout with Lionel Fast Track. Fast Track's pretty cool. I had an opportunity to buy this track, and I like the tie spacing. Oh, it's funny, Denny's Blues, what's going on? He just said that too. It was I like the spacing of the ties on that track. Yeah, just the spacing of it. Let me turn off the signal. The spacing of everything, and also just the connectivity of the track just really spoke to me. I was just like, man, this is great stuff, but also had a really good opportunity to buy it. So instead of doing Fast Track, I went with the real tracks. Hey, thanks, Sean. Yeah, it took forever because here, I'll show you guys really quick. So ballasting this track, there's basically, like, you do the method, you just pour it on the sides, you kind of even it out so you see the ties. But between each tie, I had to pinch ballast. Actually, I have a little cup on the floor. Hold on one second. Here's a Woodland Scenics cup. I'd fill this up to a certain point, and then pinch it, put it in between each tie like this. And then I took denatured alcohol, sprayed the entire track, and then you add watered down Elmer's, and between each, it was a nightmare, but it looks so good, and it's kind of therapeutic. I actually like ballasting track. It's kind of relaxing after a while. But yeah, Denny, I do love the spacing of this track. It looks right. Whoops. There we go. I thought she was struggling for a second. Yeah, there's the Penn Central car squealing away. Sheila Ann asked a question. Why do you like Conrail? Now, this is an excellent question. One second, I'll turn the train off. So we're almost at the 9 o'clock mark. So at 9 o'clock, well, after this little segment here, I'm going to switch out these cars for the B&O cars, and then we're probably going to run the Seaboard or the Western Maryland. Most likely the Seaboard. So Sheila Ann asked, why do you like Conrail? Now, at first, I didn't like Conrail. I actually said that. I posted a video about my overstamped box cars, which are now on the floor. I have to put them away. But at first, I was kind of like, Conrail, wasn't a huge fan. Until my buddies in the YouTube circle started telling me, like, hey, that's an X Pennsylvania this, or that's an X New York Central or Baltimore and Ohio this. And I was just like, wow, so they just overpainted it. And I was really, I don't know, I just didn't know really what was what at the time. So I would look up like old B&O cars and stuff and then say, oh, this was then Conrail this. So I eventually became fascinated by Conrail because they took the old equipment after Penn Central pretty much failed. Conrail came in, took their equipment, and they repainted it, renumbered it, all that stuff. Sometimes they didn't renumber it, but that's why I like Conrail. They ran a bunch of the older equipment and preserved it, and there's still a lot of it around today. Now, the cool thing is with Conrail, if you go to the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum out in Lancaster, you look at some of their engines. I think it's the Gp7 or the Gp9 that they have, the E44 rectifier, a lot of their rolling stock that's painted over. You'll find Conrail blue paint. It shines right through that Brunswick, usually the Brunswick green. So yeah, you'll find it. But that's why I like Conrail. It's kind of like, you know, it's the old stuff just painted new, and they used a lot of old equipment, so that's why I enjoy it. Oh, Avon. Yeah, Happy Valley. Yeah, I have Avon. I didn't know you meant like big, like I didn't know you meant like big bottles or little bottles. The little cologne bottles. Avon made a ton of those. They made them for transportation, train stuff. I do have a couple of those. They're downstairs. Well, you know what they say, you use what you want to. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy Fast Track. I've got a couple of problems with their switches, but that's that's every track system has its little quirk. Um, I just was not a fan of the Fast Track running pre-war because I had a lot of Fast Track left over from Ready to Run sets. I was running Fast Track under the Christmas tree, and every year I'd notice like pits where the rollers would arc, so it'd weld up my track. I've ran pre-war on this track. It looks amazing. Maybe it's because this track is a little bit more flat profiled. Fast Track's very rounded. This track is very square on the center rail, so it might be something to do with that. I'm not exactly sure. Even when an opportunity presents itself, yeah. Like I said, I got all this track on this layout for under $400, and I have tons of it left, like switches and straight sections, all that. Oh, Dockwood said, Sheila, I like Conrail because as a kid, Conrail engineer took me for a short ride on a. Oh, wow. Lucky, lucky. Oh, man. Iron Horse Productions, why not run both Seaboard and Western Maryland? I I can't lash up the diesels because they're both, well, one of them has a command system, the other one is just conventional. Hey Brian Rock, thank you so much for stopping in. Be back around 6:30 p.m. So I'm assuming that's 9:30? 9:30 here. Just got a Lionel space launch. Are you serious? That's awesome. Lionel space launch set with 2 gondolas and a New Haven caboose. It sounds like you're having fun. I don't have any space launch stuff. I have this rocket that's always pointed at me because no one's perfect, and that rocket is just for me. So it's to remind me that we're always learning. Yeah, they did. Okay. The Gp9 came to the museum originally wearing Conrail paint. There you go. Oh, no way. MTH Premier. That is an engine I need to find because I love high hoods. They're my favorite. Any goofy locomotive that is like high hood related, I love it. Because I was in a GP38 high hood at Colebrookdale, and they let us in the cab while the engine was like going, the engine was on, and they got a tour. That was absolutely amazing. And after that, I was just like, high hoods are my favorite. And he actually really preferred, the engineer at Colebrookdale actually preferred their GP9. Well, it's really a Jeep 10, but it's a Conrail conversion. So he preferred that. He said it's much more responsive than the newer stuff. Jim Bean apparently made a locomotive, tender, tank car, log car, box car, baggage coach. That's a lot of Jim Bean. That's awesome. Fast Track, it can be. So Radar, Fast Track can be very noisy. There's many ways around it. And Lionel, this is so funny. There's a lot of Lionel tutorial videos out there. They'll build like a little show layout, like a 4x12. And what they'll do actually, when they build their platform, they put down this material called base. I think it's called baseboard. It's like a sound, or it's soundboard. I've heard it called. It's like this half-inch rubberized material, and they recommend putting that as your like benchwork frame to keep down on the noise. But yeah, Fast Track can be very loud. Now, because of the construction of this track and the way it's ballasted and how much foam I have, it's somewhat quiet compared to a fast track layout running like full speed ahead. But all trains are noisy, unless you're running like N scale or HO. They'll always be noisy. Or garden scale's nice and quiet. I have Lionel Pensy Keystone set, Lion Chief. That's a nice one. Anything Pennsylvania, I'm all for it. Oh, it's a fun set. It reminds me of the George Thorogood song. It's like I Drink Alone. Chicago South is back, getting cleaned up. Car kits that you build. I have not. That'd be kind of cool to do. I'm not much of a painter. I mean, I've painted some stuff like the shed right here is a custom paint. But yeah, I could do one of those maybe in the future or do a little video on that. Kind of cool. Cobrookdale Train Store had an MTH Premier Conrail GP9. Oh, man. So, a lot of good comments in here. Randy Jacobs, sorry I missed you. Welcome. So, yeah, guys, there's, looks like we have a lot of cool stuff going on. And, uh-oh. Let's see. This is a great question. What is your opinion on the PRR banjo style signals? Are you talking about the one that swings like this? Because give me 1 second. I love those signals. Are you talking about one of these? These are awesome. This is the one. What are you? The 140? I think it's the 140 post-war. And it works. Yeah. Not tonight, magical news. Actually going to do a collaborative stream pretty soon. I'm going to try to get some of you guys in here. Maybe do like a weekend stream one of these weekends. Bring some people in, show your projects, but not tonight. But yeah, banjo signals are really cool. One of my first videos that reached 1,000 views was on how to wire this up using an insulated rail. I caught some flack on that, but it was really good. I'm glad it helped. It helped over 1,000 people out, and if they enjoyed it, if they didn't, oh well. But this is going on the layout. I got to find a place for it, and I have a feeling this is going to go up on the second tier on the mountain where the station's at, because it's going to be further away. And I'm going to put the larger accessories like this stuff up high in the back so you can still see it, so we don't lose it. So I am putting in an upper loop to my left. That's going to happen pretty soon. I just need to figure out how to build my mountain and what size track I want to use and all that cool stuff. But this, I'm thinking about, this will be in the station in the back. And yes, I already have a station. I have my MTH Pensy station that will be up on the top loop. Yeah, this is interesting. Heard some are easy, others are hand done using wood. Ooh. That's gonna be pretty tricky. We're talking about scale models that are like kits. I've seen tons of N scale kits and HO kits. HO kits are very prominent. Like I've seen them at like hobby shops. You get a little box, you open it up, it's like, oh, it's a kit. And people usually just put it right back. But there are people that sit there and do custom kits. I think it'd be really cool. Buying my main base this week. Been dealing with the COVID sick. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are currently sick. A lot of people I work with that I haven't seen in a while, but they are, not feeling too hot, which we found out today. So we'll have to see how that goes. Oh, talking about okay. They're pretty cool too. Like, I love Pennsylvania stuff. The tri-light system, semaphores are excellent. I wish they were a little bit cheaper, but you can honestly make your own signals if you really want to. LEDs are so inexpensive nowadays. You can hook them right up to AC. At least the ones that I've been using, they're called Eva model. They're on Amazon. They can handle up to, I believe, 22 volts AC, and they have constant voltage capabilities. So they're great for cars, accessories, building your own little signals, all that stuff. So definitely look into that if you want to build your own little tri-light systems, which I thought about doing, making them out of like wood or plastic. Just make one. Yeah, it'd be really cool. I could 3D print one. But that would just be so cool to do. But I do have bridge signals on the layout. I've got 2 of them. But on the top level, I would like to have some signaling as well. But I probably have them hooked up to one switch instead of the two IRs that I have. So one goes off, it trips the other, so it's like opposites. Make it a little bit easier. Let's see, I missed some comments in here. Don't drip on the track. Oh, geez. Was able to shoot a video of a real banjo signal at the North Carolina Transportation Museum. It was wicked. Are you talking about like one of these guys? These are like insane. I've never seen one of these operate in person. I've seen like miniature ones for like amusement parks. Here, we'll put that back there. This signal, the 140, is a legend. Such a classic piece. What's the railroad crossing sound like? Here. And that's it. That's what it sounds like. It's a little bit further away. It's to my left. Rough on a 60-year-old. I'm sure it would be rough on anyone. I mean, some people are... I've had some relatives that have been really sick. They're getting back into it. You know, it's been a couple weeks and stuff like that. Yeah, no Revel model kits. Oh, no. Let's see. Here, I'm going to move... Well, actually, I'll get the track cam in a second. I'm like fighting with the USB cord. It's over top my computer. There we go. Woohoo. Yeah, Randy, get well soon. Let's see. All right. Yeah, 3 rough weeks. Holy moly. So, yeah, we're going to run the other set of cars. So, before we do that, we'll do a little bit of a car parade. So, I'll put the engine in reverse. This engine also, like this E33, I'd love to convert to a TMCC locomotive because it has some electronic issues. Whoa. So it does run pretty smoothly, but there's an issue that there's a switch underneath you. You can choose what end it starts in. It's conventional. So when I turn it on, it's going to start in neutral like every other MTH engine. But then once you hit the reverser button, it goes in reverse. And I've switched the direction switch underneath. It still doesn't want to go. So I think this engine just needs a conversion. All right, here's the engine or car parade. Conrail caboose. We have 3 no damage box cars on the Pennsylvania Railroad. Next we have the Penn Central sound car coming in. Weaver scale hopper. Whoops. Need a little bit more juice. There it is. Conrail boxcar, Tropicana box, and Suzy Q, the Susquehanna. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of a switching operation here. We are going to shuffle some cars so I can actually put this consist still on the layout, but just in a different place. We're not going to use the Conrail. It's a nightmare when it comes to switching. So, I mean, I could also do it by hand and be a lot faster. I'm going to use the sound car again. Hopefully I can connect it to something. But, well, here's a K-line car right here. Whoops. Alright, never mind. It doesn't connect to K-line cars either. What about this older line? Oh, okay, so 027 cars. It likes that. Huh. Alright. I don't know. I give up. So, I'm going to split this consist up real quick. I'll get you guys to the rail cam. Alright, so let's divide and conquer this layout. So, let me grab this. The beast. Alright. Alright, our Jeep is on the track. Brother's good at model kits. That's awesome. AMT kits usually rough. Jamie can now build her own kits. She's doing 3D printing stuff now, which is awesome. Florida Railroad Dog. Hey, welcome to the club. I just got my first Lionel MPC locomotive. Man, that thing is noisy. Yes. They are noisy because of the E-unit. The E-units or your reverse units, they sizzle, which is all part of the experience. So we're going to move, let's see. I'm going to have to, I got an idea. We'll actually take these cars here. Let me power up the track. We'll get our diesel warmed up. All right, she's all fired up. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Cool. Actually, hold up. I can do this. I just realized there's a lot easier way to do this. So I can actually... We'll do this. And I gotta switch the track. All right, I think we're good. Alright, so we're going to do this. Sorry guys, I'm switching some cars around. So I have the rest of the cars over there. I want to get these cars to use. They're out of the station, so I can do this. Oops, gotta go back. Oops. Go this way. And then I'll push the other cars into the station by doing this. Whoops. I gotta go a little bit further. Let's see. I can use the diesel to do that. Just came in too hot. Alright, so let me connect this B&O car. Whoa. I shorted it out. Alright, let's see. We're going to actually push these cars that are in there. I got to clear the switch. So I'll lightly give them a push. Alright, I think we're good there. Yep. Put her in reverse. And then what I'm going to do is actually decouple the cars. This is like the fun stuff about a layout. So let's see. And then I'll decouple the cars right here. Alright, so I'll meet up with the train. It's going to go around the layout. Yeah, shocking development, exactly. Hey, Robert Lopez, how's this going? Greeting from South Texas. NYC, oh wow, overstamps on eBay. Oh, how much are they going for, Robert? Sorry, I've been doing some switching, car switching up here. Trying to get our consist all set up. Looks like no Strasburgers are being made tonight. Aww. Hey, George, how's it going? Let's see. Alright. Let me, what is your seaboard? I have the C... this is a, oh, $60. That's not bad. The seaboard is GP30 from MTH's Premier Line PS2, and it's numbered, I think, 520. Oh, there's a Chessie Cat. And we're off. Turn on our signals. Let's see what happens. There we go. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's always fun switching cars around. There I am. Whoa, I don't want to do all of me. We gotta see some trains too. There we go. It's half. It's like half of me right there. half and half. So yeah, there we are. She might need some smoke. I don't know. I hear a Chessie cat up here. I don't know where she's at. So yeah, we got our train all switched up. So we're running the C&O for Progress, Insulator, Lighthouse Seafood, Automobile Car, Extended Box, Sentinel from B&O, and a B&O Cement Car, and a Partridge and a Pear Tree. I feel like we need some more cars on this train, so give me 1 second. Strasburger. Whoa, noise boxcars making a heck of a racket. What's with all that racket? Alright, we're going to add a really cool car on this. And these are scale, or close to it, so we'll do it. Alright. You guys will see it as it goes around, but it kind of fits the aesthetic of the train. We're doing like all East Coast on this one, except Pensy stuff. And I need a caboose. I'll just use the best caboose in town right here with the Con Snail. Slycat's posted 2 videos of the layout. I'll have to check it out. Hey guys, I'm really behind on videos and everything. There we go. Alright, here we go. We're pulling forward. There we go. And check out these beautiful cars as they come around. Any second now. There you go. It's official. Those cars don't get a lot of love, and there they are. Con Snail, the new railroad. I need more B&O rolling stock. Yes, I do. We could honestly be pulling this train with my Scale Hudson, but that thing is just such a pain in the butt. Oh, the Western Maryland box. I don't know. Actually, I'm looking right at it. It's just not... I was going to do Scale. Like, everything tonight is Scale, so I did a Scale night. So, yeah, no Western Maryland box. We could technically run the Western Maryland smoking caboose. That's Scale. Seller is GG1 guy on eBay. 2 days left, has an outer box. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Can you turn on your railroad crossing? Yes. It won't activate on the engine. It's just too dark. Because the engine is just really, really dark. But it will activate on the Pensy car, or Penn Central right now. There you go. Lehigh Valley Model Railroader, welcome. So far it's doing great with all these cars. I love that. Love that horn. Alright, let's give her some juice. Let's crank her up. I love that sound. SD70 AC. Oh man, those are great. Yeah, I don't see any smoke coming out of this engine, so back her up real quick. Now I see smoke. Maybe I need more smoke fluid. I don't know. Whoops. Alright, let me give her some more smoke fluid here. I'll switch to track cam. Track cam. Wrecked 2 automobiles at the crossing. Oh no, I hope not. I hear a Chessie cat. Where is she? Oh, she's on the back window. It scared me. Jet RDC, I do not. Oh, they're talking again. Don't know what they're saying. The one guy in this Seaboard has like a really cool southern accent. And it's perfect. I love it for Seaboard. Ah, shaking up this old smoke fluid. But yeah, I'd love to get some actual scale RDCs up in here. Probably Lehigh Valley or Redding. I love the Redding stuff. Alright, let's see what that does. I don't see any... I might have added too much smoke fluid. Probably some guys at MTH. Let's see. Oh, there's a Chessie on the layout. There she is. Oh good, she's not on the track. We have Catzilla 2.0 right here. Hey baby, come here. Come here. Don't go that way, there's electric lines. Oh no. Oh, she stepped over him. Good girl. Now, she may not like the track. I did not hit her with the train. She's learning. Oh, we have smoke now. Here you go. Hey, Chessie, come here. There you go. Here's a Chessie cat. Hi. Nah, she's a great cat. Hi. Say hello to all 32 people. Speak. Here you go, guys. I'll do a split view here. All right. So what took my GP30 to smoke was using like 25-year-old proto smoke fluid from MTH. Look how old this is. Do you guys remember this? This is the diesel scented. I'll give her some more power. But yeah, she is such a good cat. Look at this little face. She's ready to go to bed. Is she gonna fall asleep? Nope. Hey Tom, how's it going? There we go. But yeah, she's an excellent cat. Like, I couldn't ask for such a sweeter cat, and she also has mutant paws. She has like thumbs for paws. She's a polydactyl. But this is Chessie. Hi. Yeah, Tom hanging in there. Just got the cat baby, fur baby right here. And she's just hanging out. We now have 2 cats. We have Chessie and Gemma. Gemma's the old goat now at 2 years old. She's the big sis. And Chessie's only, I think, 4 months, 4.5 months old. There we go. The train's kind of smoking. And I need some more power. Here, let me get the... There we go. Everyone's saying hi to you. There we go. Now we got some smoke. Yeah, this engine does not like anything but JT's like non-scented smoke. Yeah, now it's really smoking. There we go. Yeah, there it is. You guys can see it. Radar Diddy, yes. Yes, I did. I'll watch that as soon as possible. I did see it, like the email. Yeah, this one has, look at this, little thumbs. She's ready to go to bed. Just a cat video. Like, what do you mean, just hanging out? Or, what would a cat video intake? Oh, look at this. Actually, hold up. There we go. Tom, it's a MTH GP30 with Proto Sound 2. With the Rail Sounds boxcar. Yeah, Lehigh Valley, I might have to open her up. See what's going on in that engine, but it runs great. She's like looking right at the screen. She's like, what's that? Uh-oh. You may not attack. Oops. Okay. She's going under the platform. Look at this. She's down there. A Chessie is as a Chessie does. Yeah, if I had DCS, that's dangerous because... Yeah, she's just crawling around on the motive power shelf. It's perfectly safe under there. Here, let me give her some more power. Actually, I love the bell on this engine too. It like starts up. Yeah, now it's really smoking. Check that out. The boxcar did not like that. Actually, hold up. Hi, Chessie. Come here. Don't go out that way. Oh, no. I shouldn't have let her in there, and now she's trying to get out of the shelf. There's a lot of trains under that shelf. But yeah, new smoke wick could be the problem. We'll see. Yeah, it could be that, or it could just be dirty. Honestly, maybe it just needs some air blown in it or something. But this is a used engine. It's pretty sweet. I love this little engine, and I love the GP30s. So I was actually talking to let me see what she's doing. She's all the way in the back of the platform, just staring at me underneath there. She's ridiculous. So the GP30, I like how... I'll do the full screen. So one of my favorite things about the Jeep 30s is that how the front just has this futuristic look. Like everything is just so streamlined back to your vents and everything. Compared to like the later diesels, like the 40s, 38, everything's just kind of chopped. Like you don't have the dynamic braking shielding here. It doesn't like go to the cab. Just thought it has such a futuristic view. So the GP30s are probably my favorite non-high hood diesels, just because of the sleek, futuristic look. And also, I like just the way it's set up and everything. And these doors open on here. It's just such a cool little model. But definitely GP30s, and there's also like the GP15 15T. Those are also like one of my favorites, but I think the 30 is now my favorite EMD non-high hood engine. So we're gonna get the let's see. You know what? We'll get the what do we got? We could hook up the Western Maryland, and she's just really loud. Let's see. We could get, well, you know what? We can hook up the, trying to go through all my steam engines here. I mean, I do have the Scale Hudson. I don't feel like bringing that out. It's just such a beast. We'll get the Western Maryland. We'll get the Gp9 hooked up. So let me drag this back to the shelf. And here we go. All right, Western Maryland GP9. I'm sure you guys have seen this on the channel before. This is a Proto Sound 1, so you'll hear the ding ding when she starts up. I haven't had this car on in a while, or the engine on in a while. There are no sounds. Hear me? There it is. All right, here we go. Can you buy an O-scale Amtrak AM fleet car, Superline of cars sometime soon? Brian Rock, I wish I could. Those are actually kind of hard to find. Oh, look, there's the cat. Hi, Chessie. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right. She's back from the bowels of the layout. So, she's just looking around. Hi, cat, again. Here. She just jumped away. I should probably go downstairs and say hi to Nikki, which is perfectly fine. Nikki hasn't seen her all day. Whoa. So here, let's get some different views of the Railfan cam here. There we go. We'll get some different lights going. So hopefully you guys are having a great time on the stream. And if you guys can, please hit that like button. It really helps push the stream out there. And if any of you guys are new to the channel, always consider subscribing. We got tons of new subscribers coming in. But thank you guys for the love and support of the channel. This has been so much fun. And the channel is monetized now, so... whoops. The channel is running ads that I'm actually receiving money for, which is great because before you guys were pretty much being forced to watch ads that I wasn't getting paid for. There we go. We'll just do all the lights on. There we go. Chicago said, wow. Is that about the trains or... Oh yeah, they were running, so YouTube was putting on ads, and we weren't getting paid for them, and it was like an agreement thing through their, what do you call it, the terms of service. So like, unmonetized channels were receiving ads, and we weren't receiving the income from them, so, but now that I'm monetized, we actually receive ad revenue. Thanks to your guys' support and everything. It's been awesome so far. Lehigh Valley. Okay, let's do that when it comes back around. Alright. Let's idle this. Bell whistle. Oh, I just decoupled something. That just decoupled my train. So you're saying, bell whistle in that order. Oh, okay. So how do I get the crew talk on this engine? I know... There it is. Cool. Randall Ellison is cooking something to eat. What are you cooking? Sounds great. I'll see what we're doing for dinner, but I have a feeling we're just going to grab something real quick. Because it's getting late. RJ is back. What's up, brother? Took a little longer than I planned. No worries. You didn't miss anything. We're just having fun running trains. Hanging out with all 34. 34! Wow. So many people. Thank you guys so much. And I do apologize for I had to set, let's see, I had to set the chat to subscribers only, and I know it looks really crappy and everything, but this has prevented a lot of the Russian bots that have been coming in and destroying this live stream, you know, doing whatever they do, being a Russian bot. The Russian bots might be a little bit busy right now due to current events, but it's just, I didn't want to deal with that. So if you set in subscriber only mode, we only have people that are here that, you know, subscribe to the channel. So most likely they're not Russian bots. So of course, once I'm done saying this, we're going to have a Russian bot because that's how they are. And yeah, darn those bots. But yeah, guys, this has just been so much fun, and running all my scale. Actually, I don't know if it is all my scale stuff. I think pretty close to it. I need more. I need more scale stuff because, like, my car's over here. Here, I'll show you guys. Do a split screen. Radar Diddy, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great week. Thank you. So yeah, these are some scale cars in the siding over here. It's the Coal Hopper, the Conrail, Tropicana, and the Susquehanna. I always call it the Suzy Q Babe on the side of there. Love that car, and I just fixed that. So if you guys have really irritating NPC trucks, check out my last repair video I did on the Suzy Q. And just to prove to you that it worked, we actually ran that car. I don't know if you guys noticed. It was the first car in the consist that we ran with the Jeep 30 at the. Actually, it wasn't the Jeep 30. It was the E33. So I put that first. It did not give way. It did not split apart. So that fix did work. So if you guys have Conrail, or not Conrail, if you have NPC couplers that do not want to stay closed, check out that video. It might help you out. As the last video I posted, it was like NPC error couplers fixed. So definitely check it out. Share it. Do whatever you guys want to it. Be nice in the comments. And results may vary. So that's with every tutorial I ever do. Results may vary. No bots for you. Thanks, RJ. Darren Hendricks, what's up? Hendricks. Yeah, Rush. Yeah, this is my one of my favorite bands of all time. Whew, had to get some water there. But yeah, I love Rush. I saw Neil Peart once play. Well, I saw a Rush concert back in 2010, 2011, and that was one of my favorite concerts of all time. And it was the loudest concert. I've been to metal. As you guys could tell, I think you might pick up that I like metal. I've got the hair for it. It was the loudest concert I have ever been to in my entire life. My ears were ringing for days after that Rush concert. And I was only in high school. I didn't bring earbuds or anything. I just didn't know. Because every concert I went before, I'm like, oh, this won't be that loud. As soon as they started playing, it was like, dude, my ears are going to bleed. And it was awesome. Like, I'm sure I have hearing loss from it, but it was awesome. Love that concert. Such a great, great show. One of the great rock bands. Yeah, George. It's so funny. My guitarist in the band I recently left, he saw Van Halen, and I saw Rush. He never saw Rush, and I never saw Van Halen. So we're even. I always made a joke about that. But it's another great band. Unfortunately, I'll never see. Is Van Halen in the books. God, now we're talking about music. Hemispheres and 2112. 2112's got some crazy, crazy stuff. I like the 80s stuff too. Some of their electronic. Not all of it. Some of it's like not the best, in my opinion. I like it all, honestly, but like Power Windows and stuff had some cool songs. I really like Countdown. It's one of my favorite songs because the keyboards in it. It's such a great band. Florida Railroad Dogs, AC/DC. I never saw AC/DC either, but I also heard they were one of the loudest bands. I had some relatives that saw AC/DC back in the 70s, and Aerosmith. They said Aerosmith was the absolute loudest concert they have ever been to, ever. Yeah, Jamie saw good old what's it? DLR, David Lee Roth, the High Flyer, the man, Diamond Dave. Awesome. Yeah, rock and roll kind of goes with trains. I'd say it's a lot of machinery, heavy metal, literally heavy metal. And I love listening to music up here. I've got my studio speakers right there, right there. I love cranking some music up here. I got my little Bluetooth speaker if I'm just working at my desk. But if I'm full blown running trains up here, I've got my speakers pounding some music out of those things. It's awesome. AC/DC, yes. Yeah, AC/DC is a great band. And a lot of people don't know. They're from, I believe they're Australian, which is really cool. Opening for Kiss, yep. Yeah, Kiss still needs to finish that tour. Rock and Roll Train. There's a lot of good AC/DC songs. There's a lot of good everything songs. Love that stuff. Garth Brooks. Yeah, RJ, getting tickets to Garth Brooks is like almost impossible nowadays. Well, they're expensive. So yeah, we're gonna run this Jeep a couple more times around. Let's I'm gonna decouple the Jeep. We'll spin her around the whole layout. Get the other camera going. 4 modes to cycle through, all of them. Alice Cooper, Motley Crue, Final Concert. Okay. Oh wait, sorry, you're talking about trains, and another comment just popped up. There are 4 modes to cycle through. Cut power in the track. We'll go to the next sound set. That's pretty cool. This one has the freight yard sounds. Kind of weird because you hear like a forklift loading, and then there's another like it like counts cars or something. But the K4 is where's my baby? Well, I've got 3 K4s, but my MTH K4, which is right back there somewhere. That K4 has the Broadway Limited sound set. It's a 1361. I love it. It's so cool, and I just let the smoke fill this whole room and just let it do its thing. Let it talk. Let it load the passengers, and then once it's ready, it does 2 blows on the whistle and then takes off. It is a cool little engine. Oh god, you guys are still talking about music. Wait till you see my hair. Oh god. Well, you know what's funny? All the guys I knew back in the day that had long, beautiful hair, now they're all bald. So I know my fate. I'm going to be a bald old guy. But that's how it happens. You listen to good music, your hair falls out, and then you're bald. And then no one messes with you. Then you look like the tough guy with, the bald tough guy. George, thank you so much for stopping in. Got to get ready for work. Have a great day or great night. Great evening at work. Have a good rest of your week. Jailbreak. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell's Bells #1. That's a good one, too. Lots of good music. Got to see him twice. Wow. So, yeah, we're going to get this train turned around. Chiefs Bills game. Yeah, I haven't sat down and watched an NFL game in like so long, just because we don't have cable. With all the stuff going on in the world right now, it's probably a good thing, because I'd be like screaming at my television. But we don't have cable. We mostly do everything on YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon, all those paid subscription things. But the cable, we have internet, like really good internet. I did reset the router before this live stream, so we didn't have any like cutouts. But, we don't have any channels or anything like that, so I don't watch a lot of sports stuff. But yeah, let's get this fired up. There she goes. Industrial dance. Oh, geez. All right. Track cam. Oh, the sound card just decided to cut on. All right. So here's the little antenna over here. Let's see if I can get this to do its thing. Trying to get it to decouple. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we should be decoupled. Whoa. Not decoupled. Now we're decoupled. So I gotta play around with these buttons on here. Now it's doing the freight yard sounds. So check that out, guys. Now it's doing the forklift, if you guys can hear that. It's way better listening to the game on radio. Like the old... I used to listen to baseball. I love listening to baseball on the radio. Ever seen, Williams... Are you saying, like, 1 gauge or S gauge? I have tons of Williams O gauge. I want one of those sound cars, but man, they are expensive. Florida Railroad, don't do it. This car has a ton of problems with it at the moment, and I'm gonna have to send it back to Lionel because it only attaches to like the newer cars. It doesn't attach. Well, this is the car behind it. It's a cool car. I mean, it was like, this car was $107. And the way I viewed it was that... Here, let me send this diesel the other way. Oh, she's not going to do it until the freight sounds are up. Here, I'll talk about this... Oh. Alright, so, let me shut her down. I had to stop the sequence on this car. Alright, so this engine, if it does its freight sounds loop, it does the horn twice, and then it launches off. It takes off into the wind, into the dust. So this car, here, I'll show you guys now. This is the new sound car from Lionel. This is one of the first times they've ever done a Penn Central car. So I hopped on it, and these are now made in Vietnam, and it's like it's a really nice car. It's honestly built pretty well, but the couplers do not accept any of like MTH cars, even the reefer car that's in here. It doesn't like that either, and it's just these couplers do not like that stuff because of the style coupler. And these couplers are already all marked up. I've had this car open for 2 days, and they're already like all scuffed up. So the PS1 engine likes the couplers, but when I called Lionel to ask him what was up with these couplers, they were aware of the situation. And they said it's going to be about 3 weeks. We're going to order... We have new ones coming in from the factory. And they're going to do a warranty replacement. And then on the bottom, there's 2 switches. Here, I'll show you again. I'm going to do a whole video on this car this week. So there are switches underneath. Right there. Well, look, they're not even labeled. And the switches aren't labeled, so you don't know what they are. So one of them is supposed to completely cut out the sounds, and the other one is supposed to turn on the sounds. So, okay, sorry, there's an on-off switch, then there's one that makes the sounds more intense and less intense. Well, they both act as different sound switches rather than an on-off and then an intensity switch. So it's kind of like false advertising. So I told Lionel about that today too. I gave him a call and I was on hold for about 15 minutes. And I gave them a polite piece of my mind. I understand that like the guy on the phone's just the messenger, but I was just like, hey, like this car does this, and did you guys know about this? And they're like, yeah, we're aware of the problem. We're gonna do a factory factory, almost like a recall, but they're not telling people about it unless you call them. Let's see. Dad likes listening to Cardinals games on the radio. Yeah, radio and sports is just really cool. It's like the old school way of doing it. Look like my old Penn Central boxcar. These, I'll show you guys right now. These are scale Weaver cars, and these are designed to a T on how that Penn Central car is. Look, you have two little ladders right here. You have two ladders there. Here, I'll do this. Check out the similarities to them. They are the exact same car, like tooling and everything, minus this is a different style car than this car, but even like underneath the detailing, the way they did everything, like this is pretty much this. And the cool thing is, not the cool thing, but the interesting thing is that these Weaver cars hook right up to them, no problem, like that. But if I get another car in here, like a K-Line car or an MTH car, the couplers don't work. So I thought that was just so odd. Florida Railroad Dog, it's really easy. Go on eBay. There is a guy who just sells circuit cards with the whole kit. The whole kit and caboodle. And it's about $75 for a sound card. And it has the whole kit on how to do it. So I'm actually going to do that. I've got some really nice cars that would be really cool if they had sound in them. And like my... I'll take the engine off here. I'll show you guys. Oh, man, this thing's a brick. Set her out here in front. So... I mean, I love this Penn Central car. It's gorgeous. I mean, I love the paint scheme and the detailing, but it's if I have to send it back, I will. They also were supposed to put sprung trucks on here. They didn't put sprung trucks. They're solid metal cast trucks. So, not very impressive, but here you go. So look, Penn Central car, brand new. Scale box car from 1993. Here's the couplers. They don't match up at all. Now, the only way to get them to couple is if you undo one of the couplers so your knuckles are open, and you have to kind of like ease into it and then close the coupler. And that's it. And then they come right out. But they don't stay. It's just so wonky and weird, Okay, let me see. Got some comments in here. Got some more music comments in here. Oh God. Athern, especially the 57 mechanical reefers. Oh, those are cool. Oh, of course I listen to all those bands. Especially Alice Cooper, Dio, all those guys. Legends. Lionel has been using Weaver on line scale cars since Lionel also made the 2-rail. Sorry, couldn't read for a second. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm thinking like those cars fit perfectly. They're taking the molds. This is what they're doing. They're probably taking these Weaver cars on my left. They're probably scanning them or using some type of 3D modeling software. It doesn't calculate the model exactly when they go to scan it or whatnot. And then they come up with a mold. The molds are too small because it's literally a mold of a mold. So it shrinks. It's like, whatever. It's above my pay grade. Let's just say that. I would love to work for Lionel because I would be like the best quality control guy ever, Like I would love to work for them and be like, hey, this is wrong. I want to fix it so we can make more money. So, because the more returns you have, the less money you make. But I guess they haven't found that out yet. What do you look them up under? Okay, so I just type in rail sounds kits on eBay. They come up. It's like a white logo with some blue stripes. I believe it says rail sounds. If you reach out to me on Facebook on Nick's Crossing. I'll send you a link. I'll find them for you. But and same with Lehigh Valley. Yeah, send me a link or send me a message on Facebook. I'll hook you up with it. Didn't dig disco. There's some cool disco stuff. I like ABBA's pretty cool. It's about as far as I go. The Bee Gees and ABBA, that's about it. Happy Valley, have a great night. Start your new job tomorrow. Good luck. That's awesome. Let's see. Today's music, barf. Yeah, I agree. Today's music is not the best. Some stuff is okay. Like I listen to a lot of Luke Combs. That's kind of modern country, but that's about it. Yeah, dude, I would be the quality control connoisseur. I'd be fair. Like, I want people to enjoy their products. And guess what? You having to return this and not get it back after spending $100 for a car, that's despicable. Like, let's just say this. I'm new to I'm just gonna like start a situation here. I'm new to the hobby. Everyone tells me Lionel's the best. I buy a car that doesn't work, or I buy a train set that doesn't work. Guess what? I'm not gonna like Lionel anymore. That's just how it works. That's how supply and demand and everything. It's like, you make something good, people want it. If you make something crap, they're gonna be like, hey, Lionel's not so good anymore. Go with MTH, or go with Atlas or Weaver. Like, their stuff doesn't fall apart, or you don't have to return it and wait God only knows how long to get it back. It just really irritates me. I might not send it back. I might. It all depends on what they say in 3 weeks when I call them. I might just deal with this car and just buy older cars. Now, Lionel is also making stuff in Vietnam, which my buddy Sean's Train Depot bought a pacemaker set he did a review on. He realized that there are paint scuffs on his cars. He paid several $100s for the set of box cars. They're all scale cars. Perfect, they match up like this car right here. There's also a sound car in the set. And he got the caboose. He's very careful with his collection, and he looked at the caboose when I was over his house. He was like, there's a scuff mark on here. He's like, I didn't do that. Like, what the heck? He's like, should I return this? I'm like, I don't know. Like, it looked like someone picked it up with their thumb, and they were wearing gloves, and they smudged the paint job. We live in a world cheaply made, overpriced crap. Land of, yeah. And how long would it take for someone from Lionel to open up a boxcar and say, hey, this ain't right. Like, we shouldn't send these out. But the problem I have is that they did send them out. That really ticks me off, because it's like, you guys are taking advantage of people. It's the way I feel about it. So it's like, okay, I'll send it back, but it should be right the first time. They should have gotten a whole batch. They should have cars and trucks they test the stuff with before they send it out. But they assumed, oh, it's perfect. Quality control over there, overseas said, yeah, it's good to go. They send it out. Like, I've been burned before on newer Lionel. That's why I don't buy newer Lionel stuff. Yeah, cheap labor. Waiting on your Alco Baldwin 616 almost 2 years. Holy moly. Yeah, that's crazy. I got a Baldwin sitting. My AS16 doesn't work. You can. I was gonna say, if you want to, I don't know what's worse, not having one or not having one that works. Oh God, still talk about music. Here, I'm going to put. This car right here is a beast. 50-foot box car. It's like taller than my head. This has all metal wheels, all metal trucks, and the screw holes for the sound system cars, like the little mounting screws. And all metal trucks too. You can hear that nice click. Yeah, listen to that. Crunchy. But this is a perfect contender car for a sound car. You also have these big doors on here, so if you have to access the soundboard. So I might do a soundboard in here. I might buy one, hook it up. And these also have think they have enough space. Yep. Yep, they do. So these have all the mounting hardware for the Rail Sounds kit. Because you need the wheel pickups. So that's what these would be for. Right here. Little screw hole right, where is it? Right there. So you screw your pickups in there for the ground. They have the center screw holes for the roller and for the mounting of the circuit card. So this could be a great sound car right here. Nice PO'd. Yeah, sorry. It's not funny. Like, I'm sorry. It's just, it shouldn't be waiting for stuff like that long. It's crazy. Received an MTH ST70 Ace for Christmas. With Proto 3, the sounds were broken. Had a fan. Oh, wow. They sent you a new one. Yeah. So I talked to a gentleman on the O-Gauge forum. Oh, he wrote a comment. Sorry to roll my train back. He wrote a comment saying that he's one of the only repair shops left in the New England area. And he was saying that he had I think it was a Baldwin Shark, and it cost $2,000. Oh, no, it was a Centipede. The Baldwin Centipede, which is a classic locomotive, Pensy Centipede. He said he spent like $2,000 on it. Was delivered dead. So he put it on the track. I'm assuming it just did not work. And if RJ's still here, we have a mutual friend, Mr. Allen of Revenge of the Apocalypse. He bought the Budweiser set, I believe, and the engine fried. It's a CSX car. Here, I'll show you again. I'll show you. Yeah. Big old box. RJ, I think you have this car in HO, but this is the 50-foot box. It's either that or I'll put the sound car as like this classic B&O right here. This one doesn't have the mounting hardware. So this one wouldn't work. It just has the holes for the ground wheels. Yep, the Budweiser set. So yeah, Alan, according to what he told me, and he's really nice guy, wouldn't mess with the story of this, but he had the set, and he told me, he's like, I put it on the tracks and it like caught on fire or whatever, fried. Quality has been turds. Yeah, I agree. Whoops. Different road number though. Mine is, oh my god, I'm not looking at the road number. RJ has a huge collection of HO, which I now call Ho scale, because everything else we say what the letters are, like O, N, O gauge, O scale, S. So I call his scale Ho scale. Because we don't say like, I don't know. It's just to be funny. So every time I walk in a train shop, oh, Ho scale, and they look at me like I'm a nut. I'm like, it's spelled Ho scale, so give me a break. Lombard hobbies. There's auto. Oh, I lost it. Lost the comment. Oh, $50. Had to buy a couple. They had O gauge auto racks at Nicholas Smith. I was so tempted. They were only like $30 a piece, but they're like tiny. They're like this high, and I'm like, no, I want the full. I need the full auto rack. I need the full experience of that. And getting bigger. Yeah, you're getting all kinds of stuff. Oh, it burned up. Oh, geez. Don't be hating on my Ho train. I'm not hating on any Ho trains. Now, I love all trains. I've told you guys that. Anyone new to the channel, I just run O gauge, O scale because it's what I've been used to my entire life. But I also have N scale stuff. I no longer have any HO or Ho gauge. But I love all trains. Like, honestly, even S, I make a joke. I'm like, S is like the dark side of the train world just because of like O gauge and S gauge have had like a battle since the start. But all trains, honestly, I'm just more of an AC guy. It's all good. And the good thing is my crossing gates haven't gone off by themselves. They're not possessed. Like the last crossing gates, if anyone remembers that. So it works. Narrow gauge. ON3. Yeah. That's pretty, I actually have an engine that is that. It's Nightmare Before Christmas. It's like a mini steam engine. It's pretty cool. But guys, I'm going to call the stream at 10:30. It's been a great stream. Been online for 2 hours and 16 minutes. We still have 25 people watching. Everyone watching, thank you so much. Anyone watching the replay, thank you guys for making this channel, for what it is. Without you guys, I don't have content. And without, people to watch, it's no fun. So thank you guys so much. Getting out of hand. There's no such thing as that. I went to, oh God, what was it? There was a collection I saw on YouTube. The guy had a whole garage literally full of just HO stuff. And I forgot where he was. I think he might have been in Europe. But he had English trains, American trains, Spanish trains like the Via, all that weird stuff over there. It was just a whole garage. And he's like, yeah, it's all categorized. He had like shelves. I was just like, wow, holy crap. Hey, thanks, Boxcar Jerry. I love that name. That's so cool. It's clever. $100 MSRP. Oh man. Yeah, it's crazy. So I just spent $100 on a car. I'll probably end up getting more of these, but mostly on like eBay, I'm sure. There's a couple other of these I want. There's a Pensy one. There's a B&O Sentinel that I'd love to have. And there's also the State of Maine car that would look great with the Boston and Maine that I have. So it's been pretty cool. Hey, thanks, Engineer Ed. Oh, Lehigh Valley, thank you so much for stopping in. Sorry I didn't see your comment. Definitely have a great week. And if any of you guys are curious about that, the Rail Sounds boards, send me a message on our Facebook. I'll get back to it as soon as I can. I'll send you a link on eBay of what I found. It's literally a guy who just sells Rail Sounds boards, like steam engines, diesels, cars. I think you can get cattle sounds too, which are really cool. Like one of my friends also bought the cattle car, and it is sweet. I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna put the Western Maryland back. We're gonna run something else before we call it a night. Run something kind of quiet with the sound car, of course. All right, let's see. It seems like the couplers are working a little bit better now. Maybe they had to like break in or something. I don't know. But before I could not connect it to some of these cars. But they were aware of the issue when I called them, so it's not a myth. It's not like a hoax. Xmas set is ho ho ho. Yeah, RJ's got a Christmas set. It's really cool. Actually, I have a Christmas set too. I got the Polar Express in O gauge. It's pretty cool. Run something quiet? What? Yeah, I know. Here. You know what? I'm going to break the rules for tonight's show. I'm going to run something post-war. How about that? We'll put a post-war engine on here. There we go. Let me put this guy back. Say goodbye to the Jeep9. Good night. There's the engineer right there. Oh yeah, Revenge of the Apocalypse now is, yep, he has HO now. I won't give too much away on that. Let's see. post-war. What do we got? Oh man, where? All right, post-war away. So I had to get something pretty heavy to pull this big train. So we got the Berkshire 736 on the track. Somewhat scale. Yeah, post-war. Yeah, David, I was going to put either a 2026 on there because I know it can handle it, or the Berk. But the mighty Berkshire. Let's see what she's going to do for us. Oops, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. Yeah, that long train, it's taking it no problem. Give you guys a view of the river, the little the lake. There we go. Is are steam locos and HO? Are they steam locos? Yeah, 2 cats. Yep. This engine's running like it's brand new too. Nice and quiet. There we go. Steam locos. There we go. So hopefully you guys are going to have a great week. Mondays are always interesting, so we'll have to see how it goes, but at least we have our Mondays, right? Monday Rundays every Monday night. And like I said before, I've got a bunch of videos coming out, and tomorrow I'm hoping to have out the crossing gate video, so I'll show you guys how I wired up my MTH crossing gates that you guys have been hearing all stream. And it's pretty easy, and it went in pretty easily, so it should be a pretty basic watch. But any of you guys willing to take the challenge of installing your new signals or anything like that, I encourage you to watch the video. It's not as hard as you think it is, and it's pretty easy. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Uh-oh, the 4005. Alright, we'll add some speed to this train. Florida River Dog, thank you so much. Stay safe. Have fun. Have a great week. Nice and smoky up here. Look at that smoke. Oh yeah. Smells fantastic. Hey, Brian Rock, thank you so much. Get her to crawl. There we go. Let me back her up. And all right, everyone. So it's been a great stream. I've been having a great time hanging out with you guys, as always on Mondays. You guys are just awesome. Thank you so much for hanging in here. We had so many people watching tonight. At one point, we had, I believe it was like 40, almost 42 people according to StreamYard. That's amazing. So still have 24 right now, but I'm gonna call the stream. I got to get to bed soon. Got to get some grub. Head to bed, unfortunately, but I want to thank you all so much for coming in here, hanging out, watching my shenanigans with these trains, hearing my rants, my tangents, and thus forward. So tomorrow I'll have out the signal video. So MTH signal kit that comes with your 2 little signals, the speaker pack. That video will be up tomorrow. I'm going to work on that tonight. Stay up to the wee hours of the morning, getting that video ready for tomorrow. This week, I plan to have one of my adventure videos out, but if it's not, I'm going to be doing the Rail Sound boxcar video just because. So, we'll have to see. I got to do that video before, and if I send it out, we'll have to see how that works. But I want to thank you all so much for coming in tonight. If you guys are new to the channel, anyone watching the replay or watching right now, please subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell so you don't miss content just like this. The bell's important so you guys get notified of my new videos out and any content like that, and community posts, cool stuff. So thank you all so much for stopping in. Until next time, everyone, happy railroading. Have a great night. Yeah, we'll see you next time. But yeah, thank you guys so much.